Hey, so what's up everybody? This is your boy Francis, back here with another segment. And for today's segment, we are gonna explore and answer some questions with regards of the two stories from the Greek mythology. We have Nisus and Scylla, and Deucallion and Phyrra. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go! So, when I look at both stories, I see how powerful emotions can shape human destiny. Love and devotion in Nisus and Scylla, and faith and obedience in Deucallion and Phyrra. Scylla's passion blinds her to reason. Her love becomes a flaw that destroys everything she once valued. On the other hand, Deucallion and Phyrra's deep faith in the gods and each other saves them and allows humanity to begin again. Both stories remind me that the same human capacity for feeling, whether it's love or fate, can either doom us or redeem us depending on how we use it. I noticed that in these myths, the gods don't just watch. They react often, harshly but always with purpose. When Scylla betrays her father, Minos rejects her love and the gods transform her into a bird, as if to say that betrayal against family and faith cannot go unpunished. But when Deucallion and Phyrra act with reverence and humility, Zeus spares them and even allows them to recreate life. It feels as though the gods mirror human choices, cruelty and selfishness summon wrath. While faith and virtue call forth mercy, fate isn't random, right? It is a reflection of our own hearts. Yeah. Based on my understanding of these stories, I've learned that morality and survival depend on balance between desire and duty, and between defiance and devotion, right? Scylla's love is reckless, teaching me that love without moral grounding leads to ruin. Deucallion and Phyrra's story, on the other hand, shows that survival isn't just about strength, but about trust, wisdom, and respect for the divine order. These stories remind me that being human means walking a fragile line between passion and purpose, and that true endurance often comes from humility rather than power. So, based from these stories, not this mythological story, I've learned that morality and survival depend on balance between desire and duty, and defiance and devotion. Because Scylla's love is reckless, we can't deny that. Like it teaches me that love without moral grounding leads to ruin. Deucallion and Phyrra's story, on the other hand, shows that survival isn't just about strength, but also about trust, wisdom, and respect for the divine order. These stories remind me that being human means walking a fragile line between passion and purpose, and that true endurance often comes from humility rather than power. That's my answer. Alright, so to answer this question, like even now, I see pieces of these myths reflected in modern life, like today. Like people still let love or ambition blind them, just as Scylla did, right? Like sacrificing integrity for fleeting desire. And others, like Deucallion and Phyrra, survive hardship through faith, resilience, and cooperation. These stories remind me that every generation faces its own flood, whether it's personal loss, moral decay, or global crisis, and that survival depends on our choices. Yes, our compassion and our ability to learn from our mistakes. The myths may be ancient, but their lessons still echo in every human heart today. Yes. So, that's the end of our segment for today. And remember this, myths are not just stories of gods and monsters. They are mirrors of human soul, telling us who we are and who we can become. I guess it's a wrap, everybody. Goodbye and see you for tomorrow's segment. Bye.